I'd like to call the regular meeting of the Zion Park District to order, dated February 17th, 2022. Eric, can you do the roll call, please?
Commissioner Pye.
Here.
Commissioner Rivers.
Here.
Commissioner Hartman.
Here.
Commissioner Brown.
Here.
President Magiera.
Here. We can all stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. I am going to entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes, which will include our special meeting.
Okay. I make a motion we approve the minutes of the Personal Sub-Finance Committee meeting dated 20 January 2022. The minutes of the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners dated January 20th, 2022. And the minutes of the special meeting held by the Board of Commissioners on February 8th, 2022.
I second it.
Any further discussion needed? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay, we don't have any guests tonight. I am going to move on to item number 4. Do we have any changes to the agenda?
No.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda as stated.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion needed? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Do we have any commissioner comments this month? Okay. Moving on to reports. Anything from the attorney?
No.
Okay. Now we have the treasurer's report, and I'll entertain a motion for the unpaid and paid bills.
Make a motion that we approve for total of unpaid bills of 60177.56. Total paid bills of 136,653.02. Total to be approved is 196,830.58.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion needed? Eric, can you do the roll call?
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Commissioner Pye.
Aye.
Commissioner Rivers.
Aye.
Commissioner Hartman.
Aye.
President Magiera.
Aye. Moving on to the director's report, which is on 45.
Okay, just want to remind everyone the budget sessions will be coming up. The first one is scheduled for March 10th at 5:30 p.m. here. The second one, March 17th. That is a regular meeting night, so it'll be prior to the regular meeting. And the final full review and approval at the April 21st regular board meeting. If you need a schedule, I can make a copy of that. I'll bring them to the next. Well, no, we'll have a meeting before for our next meeting. So
On the 10th at 5:30.
10th at 5:30. Yep. I left you flyers about the community collaboration that's happening on March 12th from 9 to, or oh, it says 10 to noon. I thought it was 9. 10 to noon at the Performing Arts Center lobby. It's actually in the lobby, not in the Performing Arts Center. There's a group that is community leaders of the taxing bodies that have been working together for several years on coordinating our efforts and collaborating to provide services for the community. And this is the culmination of that and an opportunity for our the public to come in and share their thoughts about collaborations within the community and things that they'd like to see. So you're all invited to that. And there's a virtual legislative breakfast on February 28th. I did send out an email about that. It's a Zoom call. So if you wanted to be on that Zoom call and you didn't let me know ahead of time, let me know, and I will send that on to the staff at Northbrook Park District that is coordinating that, and she will send you an invite.
I believe we already got, I think I got
Yeah,
mine.
you got yours because
Yeah.
I already heard from you. Eric and I got it. So if you would like to go, let me know. Oh, and the Black History Program, these flyers were in your packet last month, but that is coming up on Saturday, February 26th at the Performing Arts Center at the high school. Starts at noon, so David does a great job with that program. 32nd annual. I don't know how long David's been doing it. I don't think he's been doing it all 32 years, but he's been doing it for a long time. Yeah. So, if you need a flyer, there's some extras there, but just wanted to remind you that's coming up shortly. That's all I got.
Do you want to say anything about this?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't say about that. So Chad did put together the manual with the updates from policing to ranger. I had him put those out for you guys. We are going to vote on that next month, so that gives you time to read through, and if you have questions, and Chad will be here at the March meeting, so if there's any questions, you can refer them to him or me, and or while you're going through it, if you have questions, just let me know.
So this is taking the current one and making any updates he needs for
Right.
the new.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any questions before we move on? On to new business, the Gypsy Moth Spray contract, which is on starts on 60 of your packet.
Right. I think you've all been here when we've done gypsy moth spraying in Shiloh Park. The oak trees there are susceptible to the gypsy moth. We did not spray last year, so has it been more than 1 year since we sprayed? Did we spray in 2020 or?
2.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since we sprayed. So we did some work in the park from the ground, but it's not as effective. So we really need to get in there again this year. And so the recommendation is to use Hendrickson Flying Service, who we've used in the past. Total cost of $5,046. That's up a little bit, but just with the fuel costs and everything else, you know, inflation is hitting that just as well as everything else. And there will be 2 applications, and they are a what did you call it? What'd you call that? What they put out? It's not a.
It's a
Licensed pesticide.
it's not a
Yeah.
pesticide. It's a biological agent
It's a
that
biological
attacks
agent
the
that
caterpillars.
Right, so it's not really harmful for people. Obviously, we're going to make sure that there aren't golfers on the golf course and that kind of thing when we spray it, because people do get concerned, but it's really not something that is
It's not toxic.
harmful to people.
Because it sounds like, do you know the date? I mean, will they let you?
No,
like,
they have to go by
the weather.
the
and
weather, yeah, so it'll be day before.
It'll be the weather and the activity of the caterpillars for best timing.
So you just have to close the course down, or?
Well, they usually do it early in the morning, so it's just, you know,
Okay.
slow down golf from starting early. And, yeah, we don't have to close, just while they're spraying. It's better not to have people out there because they get upset.
Right.
It's really not a problem if there are. It's not gonna hurt them, but it's just, you know. So, that's the recommendation.
And that's just Shepherd's, right?
No, it's Shiloh
Shiloh and
Park.
Shepherd?
Shiloh Park,
Oh,
including
okay,
the golf
okay.
course.
Actually, I don't think
Actually,
that
that's
they've
not a
had
bad price, to be
I don't think
honest
they've
with you.
had an infestation at Shepherd.
Okay.
It's just in Shiloh Park.
Actually, that's not a bad price, really. If you really
It-
look at the
went
materials and the flight, and that's really a good price.
It went up about $900 roughly from 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
And that's good considering the gas prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they were being very fair with
Very
us.
fair.
We've worked with them for a long time.
Yeah, that's a good price.
If there's no further questions, I'll entertain a motion for the gypsy moth spray contract.
I'll entertain a motion that we approve the gypsy moth control substance done by Hendrickson Flying Service for the total price of $5,046.
I will second that.
Any further discussion needed? Eric, can you do the roll call?
Commissioner Brown?
Aye.
Commissioner Rivers?
Aye.
Commissioner Hartman?
Aye.
Commissioner Pye?
Aye.
President McGarrett?
Aye. On to item number 10, approval for seminars and education funds, which is on 60.
Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago, they passed a new state statute that says we have to approve expenditures of, for seminars and education, so this is for the legislative conference in Springfield. Those are the costs generally, and that approximate cost does include if people drive separately. It sounds like maybe some of us won't do that, so that will save us some money. But that's in general the cost per person. So you just have to approve that.
Anybody have any questions before we entertain a motion? For the-
Is this the first year we're staying overnight? I don't remember staying overnight like the last time we went.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went down
Yeah.
for Parks Day on the day before, and then the conference is the next day.
Okay.
Because the dinner is that night.
Yeah, I just don't remember staying and where I stayed.
We stayed at the Holiday Inn.
Could have been in a tent somewhere, I don't know.
Well, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you were in the Holiday Inn. That's where the rest of us
Yeah, I
were.
just don't remember.
I got your
just don't
room, so.
remember.
Hello, entertain a motion to approve the seminars and education funding for staff and commissioners for the IAPD Legislative Conference in Springfield, Illinois, as stated.
So moved. Third.
Any further discussion needed? Eric, can you do the roll call?
Commissioner Hartman?
Aye.
Commissioner Rivers?
Aye.
Commissioner Brown?
Aye.
Commissioner Pye?
Aye.
President McGarrett?
Aye. And now we're going to move on to the Personnel Policy Manual Review Committee. There'll be no vote on this, you're just going to...
No, I'd just like to form a committee. Eric and I have been working on personnel policy manual updates. That's kind of one of the last things that I wanted to get done before I finish my tenure. And we've been working on it for quite some time. So rather than trying to go through the whole thing in one sitting, I'd like to have a committee that reviews it. And that can be everyone. It's really up to you. I just don't want to have to do it at a meeting. And then we can bring it to the meeting and go over whatever we need to go over at the meeting. But I think doing it ahead of time would be beneficial to getting through, because that's a big manual also, and there's quite a few changes.
I can help out on that.
Okay, so Bill, Carolyn. Okay, that's good. We'll set up a time then with you guys trying to figure out when that is. Anyone else is certainly welcome, and if you have questions about that, what's happening with that, we'll give you an update at the next meeting where we're at with it. Maybe we'll get it completed by then. I'm not sure. It might take us a little longer than that.
Okay. Now I'm going to entertain a motion to go into executive session for the purposes of the board discussing setting price for sale, lease of real estate pursuant to Section 2C6 and the personnel appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees, 5 ILCS 120-2C.
I second. So moved.
I'll second.
Any further discussion needed? Eric, the roll call.
Commissioner Rivers, Commissioner Hartman,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Pye,
Aye.
President McGarrah.
Aye. Now that we're back into regular session, I am honored to say that we have offered Eric Bradley the Executive Director position for the Zion Park District effective May 1st. We're very happy, so congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank
We
you.
know that you're going to do a fantastic job. Sorry that we're still going to miss you, but we will.
Yeah, you'll miss me less,
Yes,
because
we
he'll
will.
be doing
Oh,
a
I'll
good
miss her
job.
too, for sure.
Yes, so we're very
Definitely.
excited. We're very excited for you.
Me too.
And for you too, Marilyn.
You kick her out, kill me.
Kick it.
Got it.
Yes.
Are you going to burn up?
We look forward to our continued relationship in a different capacity.
Yep, me too.
Yes.
Looking forward to
Yeah.
it. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Great.
So with that, I'm going to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Adjourned.